Good morning to all. I am Dr.Dhondiba, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government First Grade College, KR Bangalore. Today I am going to discuss about a second session of mathematical concept for chemistry, which belongs to first semester BSc, uh, Bangalore North University. Now in this session, I have to discuss that is the second concept of mathematics, curve sketching. In this session, we have to learn about meaning of curve sketching, types of curve sketching, nature of the curve sketching, applications of curve sketching. These we have to discuss in this session. After completion of this class, what you have to know or what the knowledge gain means you have to able to draw or sketch the curve, and you have to know what are the types of the curves, and what are the application of curves that can be you have known after this completion of session. Then before going to study this chapter, this session, what you have know already about function. Function is nothing but it is a relationship between dependent variable and independent variable. Okay. Now here there are two types of the variables are there. One is called as a dependent variable and another one is independent variable. A variable whose values it is not depend on other, that is called as a independent variable, and a function whose values are a variable whose values depend on other, that is called as a dependent variable. And the relationship between that is a variable, that is a this dependent variable and independent variable called as a function. You have already known about this. Second one is uh, how to find the value of dependent variables by putting the value of independent variables. And also you have to know about how to plot the graph. You have already known. And what is the meaning of tangent, that you have already known. These things you have to already known before study of this session. Now actual coming to that is a curve sketching. The how do you define that is a curve sketching? The representation of experimental values are quantitative experimental values are quantitative values through charts or diagrams or pictures are called curve sketching. Curve sketching is nothing but it is a experimental data. After you are doing that is in laboratory, you will get that is the data, some values, that is the quantitative data, or that is experimental data, whatever may be, that is survey data. You are getting after experiment, that can be put into a chart or diagram or pictures are called as a curve sketching. Now usually here in curve sketching we require that is one is a dependent variable, another one is independent variable. One will be a take on that is the x-axis, another will be a take on the y-axis, and you have to plot the series of the charts or diagrams or picture called that is a curve sketching. Curve sketching is more effective in describing a phenomena or understanding a problem than the words of explanation. Here this is the it is powerful, that is the concept, that is the diagram, because diagrams, charts or pictures are self-explanatory. Suppose we are seeing that is a picture of human beings. Immediately just by glancing on the picture, you know everything about that picture. What are the characters of that picture no within that hide, and what are the structure, what is the structure of that you have to already know. Suppose in the cricket match, we are plotting, you have already seen so many, that is bar graph, or that is just graph, here just plotting, that is point graphs, then we are knowing which team is scoring more, which team is lagging behind, or he is ahead from the other team. That we just by a fraction of that is a few seconds, in few seconds, by after glancing we come to know that is what is the situation going on, whole things. That is, therefore we say that is a curve sketching is very very powerful. That is a concept rather than explanation. Explanation requires that is more words, but we cannot be convey much effectively than the graphs or charts or pictures. Okay, and therefore this is the most important, that is a mathematical concept for understanding the what is the situations present in the particular that is a particular area or whatever may be, that is called as a curve sketching. Now coming to that is what are the types of the curve sketching. Curve sketching, there are two types of the curves. One is called as a linear curve sketching, another one is non-linear curve sketching. First one is linear curve sketching. A curve of equation of the type y is equal to mx. It is the equation. Here x is the independent variable. Sorry, x is the independent variable and y will be a dependent variable. And by using x is taken on x-axis and y is taken on that is y is taken on y-axis, and we are taking that is the independently x value. Therefore, ultimately y value will be corresponding to, we will get, that is here m is nothing but constant, and plotting the that is curve, no, that is the points, a set of the points we require. Suppose we take that is x is equal to 0, then y will be a 0. Therefore, point set of the point will be a y is equal, that is a, when x is 0, y will be a 0. Suppose we take that is a x is equal to 1, then y is equal to m. Suppose we are taken as a 1, 2, depending on the value, we will get that is a different value. Therefore, the dependent, that is set of the points, will be a, we will get, and plotting the curves in a graph, and that graph or that curve will be a straight line, and which is passes through the origin called that is a linear curve. Or we also can be say that is a curve of equation of type y is equal to mx plus c is a straight line, but it is not passes through a origin. A curve of equation of type y is equal to mx plus c is a straight line, but not passes through a origin, called that is a linear curve. Therefore, we say that is a for expressing, for defining the linear curve means a curve is obtained from equation y is equal to mx, or which is a straight line and passes through the origin, and that will be get, that is this like curve. Or another one is chance is nothing but y is equal to mx plus c. C is nothing but here constant, and at 0 value of x is equal to 0 value, y will value be a something, it cannot be passes through the origin, and it is a straight line. It is always gives, that is these curves will be get, that is straight line curves, and hence it is called as a linear curve. Linear means it is a straight line, just like a line. It is, there is no curve, it is a straightly increases, it is a steadily increases, and that is called as a linear curves. And we have to calculate that is the slope of linear, that is a linear curve, by plotting a tangent, right angle triangle on that straight line. And we have to know that is suppose we are plotting the triangle on this straight line, then here a b c will be get, then it is a right angle triangle, then theta will be here, that is a at this is, it will be get, that is a theta. Then we can calculate that is a what is that, here theta, we will get that is theta here, and that is tan theta is nothing but it is a slope of the curve. Tan theta is nothing but also we can be say that is a opposite side of the right angle triangle to the theta angle, divided by adjacent side of the right angle triangle to the theta value. Therefore, we will get that is a BC is nothing but opposite, because here theta will be there, no, theta will be there, that is the opposite side will be nothing but BC value. Therefore, tan theta is equal to BC divided by adjacent, means that is here the base of that angle, I know this is the side, and this is nothing but AB is the adjacent side. Therefore, BC divided by AB, or we can also be say that is a change in here. Suppose we are taking the extrapolating means from here this will value comes here, we will get that is a this something value of x, and another one is suppose this line will is extended extrapolate to the 0, we will get that is something value, and change in means this minus this, suppose we are remaining, we will get that is called as a dy means the change in value of y-axis, that is nothing but dy. And here again extrapolating to this towards the on the x-axis means we will get that is a here, another one will be a b is nothing but here, and change in delta dx value, x-axis what is the value change in, therefore this is called as a dx. Therefore, tan theta is equal to dy by dx, and this is called as a slope of the curve. Therefore, value is with nothing but dy by dx, or that is a tan theta we can be determined by using a that is a linear curve. Next, second one is suppose same, that is a y, the curve is obtained by y is equal to mx plus c. Now here c is nothing but here constant value, it is interrupting, even at a 0 value of variable some value will be there in y-axis. Suppose we are not that is taking something value, but even though there something value will be there, suppose we are not taking food, but we have already energy, that is nothing but c value, just like a even though x is not changing, it is making 0, but something value will be there, that is called as a c value, this is the constant value, and this will be get c. And again this is the straight line, again you have to plot that is a right angle triangle on that is a curve, straight line curve, and you will get that is a slope is equal to, you have to calculate AC value, no, therefore slope of the curve we will get that is a tan theta is equal to BC divided by AB. BC means change in that is a y-axis divided by change in x-axis. Therefore, dy by dx also it is called as a, we will get that is a slope of the curve. These are about that is a linear curves. It is extrapolating is nothing but it is just like a extending is nothing but asymptote, it is called as a asymptote is nothing but it is a tangential straight line, it is cuts at infinite, it is go to the straight line, it is infinitely cuts to the axis, means suppose we are plotting this value, this line is extending so far, it is goes that is infinitely, but here y-axis will becomes it cuts, and we will get that is a this is the 0, this point the y will be a 0, that is called as a asymptote. Now suppose we will get that is here we are taking that is here this value will be a, here we will get that is asymptote, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to something value, therefore it is called as a asymptote point, no. Now here again we are plotting, this is the extending, here we will get that is a here value, and here x value something will be there, that is a somewhat, that is say that is a value, and the y value will be a 0, that is at asymptote is nothing but point set of the asymptote is nothing but it called as a comma 0. A is nothing but value of x-axis and 0 is the y-axis. Okay, therefore asymptote is nothing but it is a straight line curve, or it is a tangent like, but it cannot be cut, it is cut at infinite distance to the particular axis, that is called as a asymptote line. Now coming to that is a non-linear curve. Second type of the curve is nothing but non-linear curve. A curve of equation of the type y square is equal to max max, and this equation is concerned to that is a parabola. Parabola is nothing but just like a just curve, like the circular curve, but it is not a circle, just it is a curve, it is not linear. Therefore we say that is a curve of equation of type y square is equal to max is not a straight line, is called non-linear curve, or this non-linear curve is also called as a parabolic curve. The picture of the uh, non-linear curve, it is a non-linear curve drawn below. Here non-linear curve will be drawn below. How? This is the parabola, like this, like this is called as a parabola, parabolic curve. Therefore, on non-linear curve always that is used, that is a parabolic, or we say that is a this, like this is touches to the, it is passes through the origin. Okay, but here this curve, no, this curve will be it is not passes through the origin. This curve will be a takes place. These are called as a parabola, and the slope of the parabola can be obtained by plotting the tangent. A tangent, how it is, what is the meaning of tangent? Tangent is a straight line curve or asymptote curve, asymptote or tangent, which touches the curve at single point, called that is a tangent. Tangent is nothing but straight line curve, straight line, it is a straight line which touch to the curve, circular curve at single point, called that is a tangent. Now here extending that is a tangent line, we will get that is a here theta value, and we can calculate that is theta value means slope of the that tangent is equal to the slope of the curve is we will get that is a tan theta value, tan theta we will getting. Now otherwise you have to plotting this again, you have to here when where it is cut, no, from that you are making that is a right angle triangle. Suppose it is cut at this single point, then you have to draw, this is again here x-axis, then you have to write a and b and c, then you have to change dx by dy, you will get that is a tan theta. Tan theta is equal to dxy by dt. By it you have to make that is a triangle, just triangle at where it is cut. Now here also it is here this is the just it is a touches, no. Suppose extending this is the extension or extrapolating to the towards the y-axis, it cuts to the y-axis, it will becomes that is theta, and this value will be a just extend, we will get that is cuts at that is y-axis, and it make that is a triangle, it is we are getting that is a right angle triangle. This will be a theta, then you have to calculate that is a, now actually this will be a theta, here it will be a comes that is a theta, and then dx by dy by dx will be get that is a tan theta. Therefore slope of the curve can be drawn that is a x, that is a extrapolating to the parabolic curve, we will get that is the slope of the curve. Now another one is, suppose wave like curve will be there, wave like curve. Suppose we get that is a wave is nothing but up and down movement of the radiation, up and down movement of the electrons from a reference point is called that is a wave, no, just, and usually it consists of that is crust and trough, no. Therefore it is a reference point, it is a wave, the electrons are move, it make that is a go up and come down, and it is again crosses, and it is the lowest and again comes, that is like a wave like structure will be comes. For that, no, here maximum value and minimum value will be comes. Maximum value is nothing but the maximum distance, that is displacement, maximum displacement takes place above the reference point, above the reference lines, card that is here maxima. Okay, now here this is the a point, this is the just we have to this like curve, no, then again you have to make that is a tangent means this is the curve, like, no, here you have to plot that is a tangent, here that is it cuts that is at this the line, that is straight line curve touch the curve at single point, and that single point you have to draw that is below, you will get that is a x value, And similarly you have to go into that is extrapolating or asymptote towards that is a y-axis, we will get that is a y value. Therefore here x value and here y value we are getting where it is a maximum is takes place. Similarly it is a lower, the it say that is a b value is the minimum. Minimum means the minimum, that is a maximum downward displacement from the reference line is called that is a minima. Minima or minimum value. Here minimum, lowest value here. Lowest value, again you have to plot that is a tangent to that where the curve touches at the single point, and again you are extrapolating towards the x-axis, means from b to a you will get that is this value, and from the b to y-axis you are extrapolating, you will get that is x value and y value. Therefore we say that is set of the points will be a got or we are obtained. Therefore from this curve we can calculate that is unknown concentration, whatever may be, determination of the unknown percentage of the one solution in a particular system we can also determine. And this type of the curves will be usually occurred in that is a water phenol system. Percentage of the sodium chloride by miscibility temperature method we can also that is percentage of the sodium chloride by miscibility temperature method, no, that you have to also calculate from this. These are the about that is a non-linear curves. Now coming to that is the applications of curve sketching. It is used in the determination of concentration of the unknown solution in water phenol system. Here the water and phenols are that is a two, that is a binary liquids, and they are partial miscible liquids. Partial miscible liquid. Here at room temperature they are remains immiscible. They not mix with each other in immiscible to each other, but on heating they becomes mixed with each other, and it form that is a homogeneous layer. A single layer will be formed at that particular temperature. That is called as a miscibility temperature. Suppose we are adding some sodium chloride solution, or that is a true solution adding. As we are adding the number of particles sodium chloride adding to the this system, the miscibility temperature increases. That is because the vapor pressure of that liquid decreases. Hence the usually boiling point, or it is concerned to that is the miscibility temperature increase. As the concentration of the increases, the miscibility temperature also increases. And particular we will get that is a straight line curve. Then we have to get that is unknown, that is a mixture of sodium chloride plus water phenol system, taken in the water phenol system. Then we will get that value, and by knowing that is miscibility temperature we can calculate the what is the percentage of sodium chloride present in the water phenol system by miscibility temperature method. Second, that is application of curve sketching is it is also used to the determination of critical solution temperature of partially liquid partially miscible solutions. Again critical solution means critical solutions mixtures at particular point they becomes a liquid. The critical solution temperatures at a particular temperature, uh, below it they becomes a liquids, above it it is became a gas. That is a critical, it is changing one state to other state at that particular temperature is called as a critical temperature, and that can be determined. Third one is it is also determined that is the energy of activation of reactant. Energy of activation curve is we will get that is a this like curve. Just this is the barrier will be A plus B. We will get that is a barrier. A barrier should be present in the between the reactant and product. Product having a always lower energy than that is a reactant. A barrier hip of the barrier will be there, and that should be a reactant will be a crosses, and height of the barrier is called that is the activation energy. The energy from that is a reactants to the hip of the or top of the or maximum of the or tip of the curve. That is called as a energy of activation. Energy of activation. And what is the energy of activation? That can be determined by using a this curve sketching. Again, that is a general in other than chemistry. We can say that is a in cricket match or in so many ways in population, the death rate or that is a birth rate of the population in year wise we can plot by bar graph. No, bar graph. Suppose we are plotting the bar graph in particular area. Suppose height of the bar graph will be more, then more population will be a that is a born, or less height of the population bar in bar graph means it is a less, that is a birth of the population. So many, that is a very this curve sketching is very powerful technique. We say that is a technique or that is a concept. Now so far we have learnt in this session about that is curve sketching, how to sketch the curve. For sketching the curve we require that is the two sets of the points, set of the points we require, and one is taken as x-axis, another one is taken as a y-axis. Therefore for we require that is a one is linear curve and non-linear curve. Therefore types of the linear curves we can we will be learn, we have already known. Therefore we already known about curve sketching, meaning and how to plot, then what are the types of the curve sketching, then what are the applications of curve sketching in chemistry as well as in day-to-day life. Therefore we have already learned this. Now I have I asked some questions regarding this session. You have to answer you answer you correct answer. Just I will ask some questions. Okay, here the first question goes to number of types of the variables found in the function is. Now how many number of types of the variables found in the function is, that is a function a option is 2, b is 4, c is 3 and d is 0. I will give that is just 10 seconds for answer. You have to say that is a correct answer. Now here answer of this question will be a option, because there are two types of the variables are there. One is dependent variable, another one is independent variable. Therefore totally there are two types of the variables found in the function. Therefore the correct answer of this question is a value, that is a is equal to that is a 2. Second question, a straight line curves which touches the curve at single point is called. Now what is that? Second question here, a straight line curve which touches the curve at single point is called. First one is a circle, curve, tangent, none of this. I'll give 10 seconds for you people. You choose correct option. Now correct answer for this question is that is a C. C is a tangent, a straight line curve, straight line which touches the curve at single point. Single point is called that is a tangent. Therefore C option will be a correct to this question number 2. Now next third question, the nature of the curve of a function y square is equal to max is, options are, that is the first option, A option is straight line, second B option is circular curve, third C is parabolic curve, and fourth one is none of these. I will give that is just 10 seconds. You have to choose correct answer. Answer for this question is nothing but C option. It is a parabolic curve. It is not a circular, but it is a parabolic curve. Therefore, the nature of the curve of a function y square is equal to 4max. From that equation we will get that is a parabolic curve. Then fourth question is, to plot a curve what we required essential to plot the curve. A option is setup points, midpoint, terminal point, and none of these. I will give that is a 10 seconds for you people. You choose the correct option. Answer for this question is that is a option, that is a set of points. Set of points are required, that is a x value and y value. It is set of points we require to plot the graph. Therefore the answer will be a answer, that is set of the points. And fifth question is, the nature of the curve of a function y is equal to mx plus c is, that is A option straight line, B option circular curve, C option parabolic curve, and D option none of these. I give that is a 10 seconds for you people. You choose the correct answer. The answer for this question is A option, that is a straight line, because the curve it is a linear curve which is not passes through the origin, but it is a straight line. Hence straight line will be a answer, and the curve is obtained from this equation is a linear curve, and it is a straight line which is not passes through the origin. Okay, therefore option of that is the answer for this question is A option, that is a straight line. And this complete that is a second session of mathematical concept. I referred some books. This is the Indrayan Chatwal, and again that is the physical chemistry of R.D. Madan, B.K. Sharma, P.L. Soni, B.S. Bal. These books I referred for preparation of this session. Thank you.